Anyway, go find something fun to do. Hopefully we get that part up there by tomorrow. They're working on it right now.
Is it a part?
Probably already know.
Is it a part? I don't. So is it a part that you'll definitely want before you fly this thing, or is it just a sensor?
Yeah, you can't fly that thing without the. You can't fly that thing without the torque sensor, dude. You're not going to get. You can't fly without a torque meter. We'll see what they can do, and hopefully they'll get one of the LG out, get it shipped out there, and hopefully you'll be back on the road by sometime tomorrow. But we'll see. I'll let you know what happens, I'm sure.
Anything?
Nothing. Back down.
All right. I guess you got to make your mind up.
Looks like that's the bad part then, right? Yeah, it's definitely that sensor, that part that we had, that transducer, mine's gone bad. He put in the new one. He put just a dead weight so we didn't have to start it up. And it does show torque, We've confirmed that it is definitely that part that is bad, and we do have the part. Now it's just bureaucratic stuff on who wants to pay for it and what's covered and what's not under the warranty, since this helicopter is less than a year old. Or if I pay $5,000, an extremely nice mountain bike, or a decent motorcycle, or trip to New Zealand for two. If I want to pay, even though it's a little piece of metal this big, and it should be working, $5,000 is a lot. We've been here since 8 in the morning. It is now 4 p.m. But these guys at EB Helicopters have done nothing but help us as much as they could. And their mechanic has done wonders, and through some kind of miracle, they had the one part that we needed. Matt's mechanic at home didn't even think that was possible. I didn't even think it was possible. When the mechanic here said, I think I've got that part. I have a couple of parts for Robinson. We thought, there's no way he's got this, but he actually had the part. And we spent the last 5 or 6 hours just getting somebody at Rolls-Royce who makes the part to warranty it. And it's been a non-stop back and forth between 3 or 4 people just to agree who's gonna pay for the part. In the end, what's gonna happen is they're going to give us the part they have here. Then Rolls-Royce, who warranties the part, is going to ship the brand new one back to them. To actually replace it and fix it took less than an hour. But to come to an agreement as to who is going to pay for it, that took about 6. To be fair, the part is $5,000. So Matt didn't want to pay for it. I totally get that. I wouldn't either. This is off, battery, strobes, timer we don't need, enable. All lights look good now. Here we go. This is coming up. If I push this, if this blinks or not. This morning we're going for a run in Olympic National Park here at the northwest part of Washington State.
Also, today is probably going to be our last day. We're going to make a hard push to get home. Probably will be somewhere around 9 hours of flying, which in its own way is an endurance sport. We're gonna pack up here, load our running bags, put on our running shoes, and head up to the mountains and hopefully get in a 15-mile run before our 9-hour day in the helicopter. The most we can ask for is good weather and maybe a tailwind. We're headed up to the High Divide in Olympic National Park, and already we're kind of wondering if we're going the right way. We're 8.5 miles. Got all the way up here to the High Divide Trail in Olympic National Park. I think we're gonna turn around now. I've never quite seen Matt hit the wall like that. He was walking the last little bit.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
He wasn't his typical self. So we're gonna run the 8 miles back, and hopefully, I don't know why that would help, but hopefully if that 8-mile run back to the car will be a recovery run for Matt.
So I think it's either the coyote hole we ate in last night and it was the brisket, or it was the water, but I just immediately, right when I started running, my stomach started gurgling and I'm like, dude, something's not right.
All right, we left Port Angeles a little while ago. It felt good to get out. It was a weird 16 hours in Port Angeles. And we had a direct flight path that went by Rainier, but Rainier is just too tempting. So he got a little off course. We're headed straight for it. Just couldn't resist Rainier.
Yeah, I haven't been on it since I went too. I flew a circle right around it. I bet you, as long as the winds, the right side to be on it would be the other side, but I want to see those. That's cool on the top.
Yeah, so definitely pretty cool approach. What a cool mountain.
Huge glaciers down here. Massive crevasses.
I was just thinking about it. Something you said earlier about being able to now mentally picture traveling all the way up to Glacier Bay from here. And it is totally true. You can connect all the dots in your head. And when you think about going all the way up there into that little pocket in Glacier Bay and all the way back down, it kind of seems mind-blowing when you think that we did it in a helicopter.
Today was a big day, but we did it.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not on the ground yet.
No, but we're very close.
We're very close. It's the 24th of July, celebrating Utah's Pioneer Day, when the pioneers came into this valley. And we just got 2 more pioneers coming into the valley today. We just went all the way to Alaska and probably flew 2,000 miles, maybe a little bit more up. And with all of our zigzagging, we probably in total covered close to 5,000 miles. It's finally here. We did it.